My lovelies, I hope you are well. Let's start our first lesson in quarter three. The first lesson talking about the chemical reaction. So let's start. So let's talking about what is a chemical reaction. The chemical reaction is a process in which the atom are rearranged to produce new substance. During the chemical reaction, the bond that hold an atom together may be formed or may be broken. And what is the properties? The properties of the substance produced in a chemical reaction differ from the properties of the original substance. So the chemical reaction happens when the properties of the original substance changes. So, and the changes is a sign of the chemical reaction may have happened. We have five signs of the chemical change. The first one, the color change. The second one, the production of an odor. Changing the temperature, evolution of the gas, formation of bubbles, precipitation, formation of a solid. In this page, we have an example of the changing color, like changing from green to blue or a change to another color. A formation of bubbles, the carbon dioxide bubbles, um, a change in odor, okay, the food burn or changing in sign of the chemical reaction, formation of precipitation that the solid formed, warming or cooling, realizing of light. Now we're talking about how are the chemical reaction modeled, how we can form a chemical reaction. The first of all, we have a chemical formula using the chemical sample. Do you remember the samples of the periodic table? Yes, we use the chemical samples and the number to present the given substance. The chemical sample is a chemical formula, tell you what elements make up the substance. The number written below to the right of the chemical samples are called subscripts. Subscripts tell me or tell you how many of each type of atom in the molecules. To model the reaction, the chemical reaction can be joined together in an equation. So, we have the chemical equation, the sodium and chlorine, to form 2NaCl. So we have Na and Cl2 and it form 2NaCl. The copper and the sulfur, Cu plus S and form what? Copper sulfide, CuS. And what is the chemical equation? The chemical equation is an expression that uses the samples to show the relation between the starting and the produced by the chemical reaction. The reactant is on the left of the equation, okay, and it participates in the chemical reaction. The product is formed in the reaction and the chemical sample be right on the chemical equation, and between them there is an arrow that give us what is the reactant and what is the product. How do the chemical reactions show the law of the conservation of mass? The law of conservation of mass states the matter is neither created nor destroyed in ordinary physical and chemical changes. This law means that the chemical equation must show the same number of kind of atom on the pole. So we have two carbon to form two carbon. We have two oxygen to form two oxygen. So the coefficient is the number of places in front of the chemical formula. Use a coefficient to place a chemical equation. Only coefficient not subscribed can be formed when balancing the equation. This chemical equation shows two carbon and two oxygen on each side of the arrow. What happened to the energy during the chemical reaction? The chemical reaction can either realize the energy or absorb energy, and the chemical reaction required the input energy, that's called endothermic. And there is another energy that realized called exothermic. So the law of conservation states that energy neither created nor destroyed. And also, the energy can change its form. The total amount of all types of energy is the same before and after every chemical reaction.